I know you haven't been on the power play much this year, but the 5-on-3, are there a couple things you can point your finger to why it hasn't been effective this year?
I don't know. We'd have to look at it tomorrow again. I think the guys have done an extremely good job throughout the year with the power play, and tonight it's bounce away or one quick pass away. I thought Philly did a good job of killing as well.
So often, Alex, we hear when there's a dry spell, if one goes in, it's going to start happening for a guy. Do you feel like that now, that once you got that one, that the goals are they're coming
Yeah,
up?
I don't know. That's game by game basis, day by day.
What happened in that stretch in the second period? What do you feel like maybe got you guys on your heels?
I think game management a little bit. I thought they started making wiser choices than us, and then obviously they were down one, came out with some jump in the second. And, I didn't think we matched it as well as we have in the past, and especially during this homestand. But going into the third, I thought we stepped it up again. It was back and forth hockey game.
Is that just a mental mindset? I mean, an early goal like that in the third can kind of be deflating and put you down two, but you guys just never show that, propensity that you're out of a game.
No, I think we do a good job of staying in the moment, and those things don't affect us in that manner. But in saying that, we got a lot of big saves that have been in the second period. Probably could have been down more, but that kept us in it. We had a chance to get back.
Is that a good place for Thomas there behind the net? It looks like he makes good plays when he's down there.
Yeah, he's really extremely good holding on to the puck and cutbacks and creating a little bit of space for himself. And both him and Bozy does a tremendous amount of work in the quiet, and Therm's able to find those passing lanes.
Your knowledge of Elliott come into play there when you're going in on him alone?
Yeah, I think you just kind of react to the situation. You got the puck from down low, and was contemplating letting it go right away, but then made the decision in the moment.
Still, I'm sure you wanted the point, but 4-on-1, you got to be happy with the homestand, right?
Yeah, it's a good homestand, but I think we feel like we could have played more solid throughout the 60 tonight. So we'll look at that tomorrow, and our main goal is to improve every day and take it day by day. We got a big one against Colorado here coming up.
3-1 there in the third. What got you guys going there to get back in the game?
Yeah, you know what? They came out with a big power play goal in the start of the third there, and it was a great effort from us to battle back and get that point. We would have liked to finish it off, but all in all, good way to battle back.
What got you going?
You know what? A little bit of physicality there with DP. Kind of sparked us a bit, and then obviously they scored one, so we wanted to come out and just kind of get back to our game and get one back for them.
You feel it's pretty amazing how the coaching staff can just make those in-game adjustments, tweak some guys around on lines, and it just seemed to like it gave you guys a spark.
Yeah, you know what? We started getting going there, and he made some adjustments, and it seemed to work that time. So, it was just a good way for all of us to kind of stick with it. Anytime you give up a goal early in a period, to go down by 2, it's kind of deflating. So, a lot of credit to our whole team.
Is that a mental mindset, though? I mean, you talk about it being deflating, but just your guys' willingness to kind of stick with it, and you were able to do that again.
Yeah, a couple times throughout the year we've been down, multiple goals in the third period. This one only 2, but we've just found a way to kind of get one and keep on building off that. So, that's been the story of our team ever since I've been up here. We're always finding ways when the odds are against us.
I was tired and tried to get off, and they just, Borchik made a nice little suck-in play, and, that was just basically it. But, 3-on-3, we didn't really have the puck enough.
0 for 6 now on a 5-on-3. How do you get more productive?
I don't know. I'll have to look at it tomorrow.
Because your 5-on-4 has been really good.
Well, tonight for me, it's just there was no assertiveness in what we were doing. You got 5-on-3, but what do we have, 1 shot on it?
Right.
Petro shot one, missing that. You just got to read what the other team's doing, and you got to just take what they give you and shoot pucks. I said it before. We do not shoot enough on the 5-on-3, and we didn't shoot enough again tonight. that's it. That's all I have to say about it.
Down 3-1 in the third, what got the comeback going there?
So I switched the lines up and then shortened the bench and just went, gotta go in and try to get get them tied up, so. Guys did a good job of that, I didn't think we played, a solid, very good game, to be honest with you. I mean, we weren't terrible, but, for us, it wasn't good enough. But we got a point out of it.
Seemed like it started to kind of slip away a little bit the second half of the second period.
Yeah, I thought the first half of the second period we were good, and then we got a penalty, and then after that penalty, I thought that they were better than us in the second period.
What do you feel like when you made those changes? What do you feel like the lines were starting to do?
Sometimes you just make a change, and it just changes the feel a little bit, and maybe it's just a little bit of a wake up call. We got a couple goals out of it.
Are you surprised they didn't send at the end of the second both guys off because Konecki or you pronounce it, he crossed.
Yeah, it could have been evened up, but when David, they get separated, then he goes at him like that. Probably just going to take one, so that's what happened. But they probably could have taken two, but 9 out of 10 times they're just going to take one.
You said just didn't have the puck enough. Was it just not making
Any overtime?
Yeah.
Well, there's some not very smart plays with the puck, I'll tell you that. Like, you got to control the play and you got to be patient 3-on-3. Sometimes, it takes 2 or 3 line changes before you look to get a good look, and we didn't do that. We forced it, and, forcing plays, they turned it over. They protected it and got it back. Then you give it to them, and, they're a good overtime team. They got some pretty skilled guys out there, so. We just got to be smarter than that.
Does that kind of go into because they seem like they were able to make changes and you had guys out there?
Well, yeah, when they have the puck and then they change, and when you don't have the puck, it's hard to change. Yeah, so.
Still, and I know you're greedy, you won every point, but 4-0-1.
It was a great homestand, no doubt about it. It's listen, we won all of it. So, we're not happy with this performance. But I'm happy with the battle back and getting a point.